One evening, BoCo pulled into Wellsworth with a passenger train. He shunted his coaches away and rested on a siding before it was time to go home. Soon he heard a whistle he didn't recognize. A big silver engine rushed through the station, leaving a very confused Diesel behind. Who was that? BoCo thought. He found out soon enough. When he arrived at Tinmouth, the big silver engine was bragging to the others in the sheds. "It's not every day that you see a marvelous sight like myself," he huffed. "I'm one of a kind, unique, if you will." "That's Spencer," James whispered. "He's a private engine owned by the Duke and Duchess of Boxford." BoCo glanced at Spencer, then back at James. "What's he doing here, then?" BoCo asked, still whispering. "The Duke and Duchess have important business to deal with," the red engine explained, "which means we have to deal with Spencer until he's done." Spencer then turned his attention to BoCo. "And who might you be?" the streamlined engine asked smugly. The Diesel looked up. "I'm BoCo," he said politely. "I work with—" But Spencer cut him off. "Oh, I see. Don't worry, everyone," Spencer said, looking at the other steam engines. "It's only a matter of time before the Fat Controller sends him away. Soon you'll only have real engines like myself." The green diesel engine was cross. So were the other engines. They liked BoCo. That was too much for them. A chorus of angry whistles erupted from the sheds. "Silence!" boomed a familiar voice. It was the Fat Controller. "Spencer," he began, "one thing you must understand is that you are going to be here for the rest of the week. So there better not be any trouble. Do I make myself clear?" The silver engine agreed, but still rolled his eyes. The stout gentleman then walked over to BoCo. "Don't mind him," he whispered. "He'll be gone next week. I'll make sure he behaves in the meantime." "Yes, sir," BoCo replied, and the Fat Controller drove away. Spencer shot a dirty look at BoCo, and the Diesel did likewise. At last, Gordon broke the silence. "Well, I don't know about the rest of you," the blue engine declared, "but I need to get some sleep." So he shut his eyes and did just that. The other engine soon did the same. The next morning, Gordon didn't feel well. He couldn't build up enough steam. "Can you take the morning express?" the Fat Controller asked. "I don't think so," Gordon said, feeling defeated. Spencer was about to insist on taking Gordon's place. He thought it would be a great opportunity to show off. But the Fat Controller asked BoCo to do it. "Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir," the Diesel exclaimed excitedly. Once he left, Spencer spoke up. "He only did it out of pity," he said aloud. "No one in their right mind would give a branch line diesel a mainline train." BoCo said nothing. He just oiled out of the shed. "Good luck, BoCo," Gordon shouted from behind him. This made him feel a little better. BoCo waited at the platform for the passengers. He looked ahead and noticed a big silver tender engine backing down next to him. "Good morning, BoCo," Spencer whistled. "It's BoCo, actually," BoCo corrected. "I don't really care," the silver engine wheezed. "Anyway," he added, "I suggest you keep your distance and watch what a real engine can do." BoCo was about to reply, but Spencer hurried away. Every chance that Spencer got, he always made sure to taunt and tease the big diesel. Later that afternoon, BoCo was waiting at a signal with the goods train. Spencer raced past him. "Don't let those trucks give you any trouble," he teased. BoCo ignored him. But later, when he arrived at the shunting yard, he noticed the Duke of Boxer was cross at Spencer. "You silly engine!" he fumed. "How am I supposed to get home now?" "Excuse me," BoCo asked. "Is there something I can do to help?" "Get lost, you pickle!" Spencer fussed. "Actually," the Duke interrupted, "there is. Can you take me to Wellsworth so I can catch the local train to Vickerstown? I have to get home before 7. "Are you sure I'm the right engine?" the big diesel asked. "He really isn't, sir," Spencer said. "I can still take you. I just need to get my safety valve fixed." The Duke shook his head. "I don't have time to wait for that long, Spencer. Can you do it, BoCo?" he asked. "Yes, sir, of course," BoCo replied. Soon the big diesel was coupled up to Spencer's coaches. With a toot of his horn, BoCo rolled off to Wellsworth. Henry was waiting when BoCo arrived. "Thank you, BoCo," the Duke said. "I don't know how I could ever repay you." "Oh, it was nothing," BoCo chuckled. "I'm just glad I could help." The Duke boarded Henry's train, and he puffed away to take the Duke home.